So, Albania, this small country in the Baltics, which is barely known by a lot of people. To begin off this video, one of the most unique countries that you do not know about, we are going to start with a small history from a local tour guide from here. He has a free tour called Albania Free Walking Tour, so make sure you check him out if you're in Albania for more detailed info. I couldn't really put much of him on YouTube because he was a bit, he was a bit crazy, because he thought if he's seen on YouTube, somehow he might be banned from traveling into countries like China because of coming out, but yeah, it's okay. He's not gonna happen. But he's a very skilled tour guide, and let's just hear what he has to say about the small history in the beginning of this country called Albania. Toppa the morning.
Like 3 million is in Albania, 9 million is the total all over the world. 3 million in Albania, 3 million ethnic Albanians living mostly in Kosovo and North Macedonia, and 3 million is Albanian diaspora. In all of our history, we always emigrate a lot, especially for economic reasons. So all over the world, everywhere you'll go, you'll always find Albanian communities. We are like everywhere. All the pizza places in the US are owned by Albanians who pretend to be Italians, Who'll never tell you, they're all Albanians. And in England, we run the car wash industry, so if you meet the Albanians, you know where to go. The language that we speak in this country is called Shqip. We speak Shqip. Now Shqip, it's an old Indo-European language. The Albanian language is considered as one of the 7 most ancient languages of the world. It's completely different as a language, so when we speak our language, nobody understands us. So really, we do not understand our neighbors do not understand us. It's quite hard to be learned, but did any of you guys learn how to say thank you so far? I know it's hard, don't feel bad, but if you like, you can repeat it after me. Thank you, in the Albanian language, is pronounced Faleminderit. Okay, that was really good, but in this tour, we aim for perfection, yeah? I show you a trick, it's 2 words put together. The first word is Falemi, the second one is Nderit. Now the trick is to say it a bit fast and put the accent on the last letter, that's a T. So one more time after me. Faleminderit. Faleminderit. That was perfect, you see? How about yes? Yes is very easy. Yes in the Albanian language is pronounced Po. Po. And also no, it's very easy. Yo. Yo. So yes and no in the Albanian language is actually Po and Yo. A while ago I had some Spanish people in my tour and I was saying to them, yes and no in the Albanian language is Pollo, Pollo, Pollo. They all start laughing at me. Pollo in Spanish means chicken, in our language means yes, no. So easy to remember. Why it's so important to remember yes and no? Do not try to understand our body language, guys. There you get completely confused. Really, in Albania, people can say yes like this. We can say no like this. We can say yes like this. We can say no like this. And trust me, you see the Albanians doing this a lot. Always wait for yes or no. Po, yo. Or chicken in Spanish. Very easy to be remembered. The official flag of the country, it's actually the red flag with the double-headed eagle. Scary flag, war flag. It looks a lot like a Game of Thrones flag. The idea of the flag, the red color, stands for the blood of the fighters who always fought to protect Albania. The double-headed eagle, it's a symbol of their bravery. Now often the question is, why 2 heads on the eagle? What happened with the eagle? The eagle was a symbol of Rome. The ancient empire of Rome splits into Western and Eastern Empire. The 2 heads are now presenting the 2 ancient capitals, Rome and Constantinople, Istanbul of today. An ancient family in Berat fought for the Roman Eastern Empire, so we actually got the symbol from that. Symbol of our national hero. Since 1912, it's our official flag. Now another thing that I don't know if you noticed, but actually the eagle, it's connected with the country. Before you come for a visit, the name of this country all over it's Albania. Then once inside Albania, you never actually read a sign that says Albania. So the word for eagle in our language, eagle is pronounced Shqiponia. The country is called Shqiperia, country of the eagle. The people are called Shqiptar. Albania, it's more like an international name. We believe that in the ancient times, you have this old map maker visiting the area, and he first met this ancient tribe called the Albanians. And in all the maps, every time he had to refer to the region, he refers to it as the land of the Albanians. That's why Albania is an international name. The local name is Shqiperia. When we go in the Olympics, we use Albania. Starts with A. Everybody can see us. 5 athletes, 0 medals, never won anything. So with us, nobody will even notice that we are there. So sometimes it's bad to have 2 names. Now last but not less important, it's religion. Now please, when we speak about religion, understand the thing. In Albania, religion is a culture concept, but for many factors we are not very connected with religion. In the last census, 60% of the Albanians declared that they are Muslims, but the second question was, have you ever been into a mosque? 90% of them declared no, so not practicing a lot. 20% Christians, divided in 8 Orthodox and 12% Catholic Christians. The other 20% declared atheist, or they belong to all the other new religions. But in here we are super proud on something called religion harmony. In the history of this country, you get to hear all type of crimes, but never, and I really mean it, never a crime among religions. So religion harmony, it's really working in here, and we are trying to promote this all over the world. And you know what's the best thing of the religion harmony? The holidays. No, we have to respect all the religions. 14 days off. You have no idea how much you enjoy that part. So bring them all, you know. If they have us, we'll respect them all. Okay. Any questions so far? Yes.
How do we say hello in Shtuk?
There are 2 options. Both of them are quite hard to be pronounced. The first one is Persian Detje, and that's quite tough. The other one is Shkemi. Shkemi. But trust me, hi works as well. So some of the international terms sometimes work better, like hi, bye, ciao. These international words, they can be used everywhere. But it's Persian Detje, the official version, if you go to institutions and stuff. And Shkemi, it's with the lines.
I was doing some research yesterday with my tour guide, you know, the one who was giving us the walking tour yesterday. And a survey carried out established that 60% of Albanians belong to the Muslim faith. And this is why there's even like such a huge mosque like this one here. Very, very beautiful piece of work, you know. And there's several of these ones all over the country, but specifically here in Tirana, as you can see. But I think this one is like under construction or something. I don't know what it means, but I think it's like under construction. But it's really magnificent. But in the same search that shows like 60% of Albanians are Muslim, the ones who did the research, it was also found that of the 60%, only 90% have actually ever stepped into a mosque such as this. Most of them just identify as Muslim, of the Muslim faith, but have never actually stepped in a mosque, so they're not practicing Muslims, you know. Only like 10% of that survey have said they are practicing Muslims, you know. The remaining 40%, 20% belong to the Christian faith. And that's why as we walk in the streets, beautiful streets of Albania here in Tirana, you'll also find some churches, like Catholic churches and Orthodox churches, you know, they are there. And that's the 20% of the 40 who is remaining. And also most of them are not practicing Christians. And the remaining 20% belong to the free religions of the world, or the new religions, or the atheist movement, or whatever may. So it's very, Albania has become a pillar in that. It's a very well accepted, homogeneous society. They accept a lot of religions everywhere. So all faiths come together. It doesn't matter if it's Christian, if it's Muslim, if it's indigenous religions, non-religions. They do not discriminate according to religion, and that's a good thing. Yeah, and they set a trend for the rest of the world. All right, so that's just a quick fact I wanted to show you. And another quick fact I wanted to show you is this building right over here. You know, the city is really coming up with a lot of tall towers, multiple towers. And this building here actually has the shape of the Albanian map. If you look at it, all these brick walls, all these bricks coming here, they're actually in the shape of the Albanian national map, exactly how it is. That's how it looks. And furthermore, it was so well designed that it's actually in 3D, because anywhere you see like there's a balcony coming outwards, it's actually like where there's mountainous regions, and everywhere where the balcony is leaning backwards is actually some of the, you know, the valleys and the flat areas. So from here I think you can see the perfect view, perfect shot. Yeah, so this is a multi-complex building. Like, it's gonna be offices and luxury apartments and hotels and everything, and all this is the Albanian map. So really nice work of engineering over here. Interesting. Okay, so this is the uptown part, and just some facts that you can note about this place. Man, the streets are really nice. I actually really like them, you know. And there's also waste disposal here, the typical, you know, European way, Eastern European way. Yeah, man. Okay, now let's go and look for some more adventures. This is just some things I've found out as I'm walking along by, you know. Tirana, Albania. Yes, my third day here, and I'm in the almost city center, you know, like in the middle. Of course, I don't know where I am. I just keep roaming around, but this is like the finer area, you know. I told you this country is really well developed. Like in the center, it's super amazing, and I feel like it's so clean, so well planned, and it's just an amazing, you know, thing to look at. So this is Tirana. Of course, there's some old buildings in the back, as you can see. Oh, where is this guy going? Okay. There's like the old buildings in the back, as you can see, tucked away. But there's also the more newer and more modern buildings here. Alright, so we have 18 seconds to cross this path. And I don't know the day's adventure today. So let's go and explore and see what we come across. Because, you know, that's the best way to go about it. Alright, Kish my world. It's supposed to be a rainy day today. That's why it's a bit gloomy and a bit gray. So I don't know how much we'll be able to do. I'm trying not to go too far out because you see, it's a bit gray everywhere. Yeah, oh, here is some really old building, you know. But I like how they made it like up there. You can see it's really old, but in the bottom part they've really tried to make it more modern, you know. Yeah, so anyways, I was saying it's a bit of a gloomy day, so I don't know if I should really wander far off because I don't want to get totally wet. Yeah, man, but let's see what the day brings. But one thing I've realized, because again, as I said, here I'm in the city center. When I'm in the city center, the people don't stare too much at you. It's very, very huge difference, you know. But as soon as you go like in the outskirts, because I think here they would expect a foreigner to be around here or a black person. But yeah, we're gonna aim to go deep into the, you know, the place where there is no tourists visiting probably, and see how it is. I like that there's always small cafes outside where you can like sit and have your coffee and drink, you know, just enjoy. And it's winter time, but that's the beauty of this country, you know. You can still sit outside and enjoy your home meal because it's not too cold actually. It's about, according to my thing, it's about 16 degrees and there's no wind, so it really does feel it actually feels warmer than 16, but that is it. As opposed to like Sweden right now, it's super cold. It's in the minus degrees. Yeah, man. Okay, so this is Tirana Centrum. As I said, I really like, there's like restaurants everywhere. There's like really cozy, beautiful, clean. I saw yesterday, like last night, there was somebody always like sweeping the streets in the night. So it's only the leaves from the trees that are available, that are being seen on the ground. But otherwise, it's super amazing. So anyways, let's go look for some adventure, something to see, you know. The problem with most of these European cities, there's really nothing much to see. But, you know, it's nice. Christmas spirit in here, you know. Wow. Okay. Yeah, now let's see what will happen. We're gonna go and take another bus to a random location on the opposite side from where I was and see if there's a different vibe as from yesterday, you know. So let's go to the central station and then we start our adventures and explore. Kish my world, let's do this. Alright, so I've gotten into another random bus and I don't know where I'm going, but let's just go to the end of the stop and see where we'll end up. Yes, so this one is a bit less crowded, so yeah, we can go and explore and see what lies on the other side. So I'm just gonna go like to the end of the stop and just start exploring how that place looks like. I want to get away from the city center and just explore. There should be somebody who comes to collect money for the bus, but I can't see him anywhere. And funny thing also, the bus driver is smoking inside the bus. It's crazy. You can see him through the mirror. Anyways, let's go and explore. Let's see where this bus takes us. Kish World, Toppa the morning. So unfortunately, the day has been rainy like crazy. So there's really nothing much we can do. Mission aborted. So I just have to go back to the hostel and enjoy the rest of the day. Yeah man, so that is it for today's video, I guess. Nothing much has happened. Let's just go all the way away from this rain. This is Tirana in a rainy day. Toppa the morning, Kish World. Look at it. Oh. And I'm wet as fuck, you know. Shit. Okay. Time to run back. See you guys. Adios. Guys, brand new day, brand new morning. Toppa the morning. The weather today is not so nice. Yesterday was raining and today is dull, but at least it's not raining. And I'm gonna be exploring Albania. It's my last full day here before I leave. And most of all, I wanna check out some magnets. And then I'll go and show you guys some places here and there. I think I want one with like the Albanian flag. Probably like this one or this one. But I wish I could get like a smaller size. So yeah, here's some with like some feet. I don't really like this type of magnets, but as for my tradition, everywhere I go I always get a fridge magnet. So I have pretty many, you know. But yeah, even this one would be nice, but it's too big, but it's an opener. Anyways, I think let's see the prices. They usually sell them for like 200, yeah, or 2 euros. Here you can use both, like euro and lucky. But let's see how much it is, if we can find someone who's selling. They have a huge variety here, so I think this is pretty nice. Yeah, but I just think the sizes are too big. But let's see. Someone. Hello. How much is the magnet? 200. 200. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, 200. Like I thought.
So 3,500.
3,500. Okay, I just need one. Okay, but all of them.
Very good.
Yeah, it's very good. You have variety. Okay. So let me see which one is best. I really would like this type, but a bit smaller. Like I wish it was this size, you know. Yeah. Man, it's so hard to choose. I think I'll just have to go with the big one, you know. They don't have the smaller sizes that I want. This one does not look too good. What to choose? I think I'll just go with I love Albania. Yeah, probably not really well painted, but it has the Albanian flag and the love. Yeah, let me see if I can find a similar one to this one. Then we can take that one, I guess. Or this one is like keep calm and something, but it's like almost double the size. Yeah, I don't know, guys, help me decide. Oh, this is actually a bit smaller. Yeah, I think probably I'll go with this one here. Okay, Albania it is. Let's do this. Let's pay for this one, and then we go down in town and explore the city center. Toppa the morning, Kish World. Okay, the magnet is bought, so now let's go downtown and explore. I want to go to the Albanian pyramids today. That's the day of the plan. They actually have a pyramid here in Tirana, if you didn't know. Yeah, and we're gonna go and climb up and see how it is. Have a nice view of the city from there. And then from there, we are going to see the Albanian bunkers. Did you know that Albania has more than 65,000 bunkers, man? It was preparing for war, a war that never happened. But here in Tirana, we have about 175, you know. So we're gonna go and like look at some few ones so that you can see how it looks like. Welcome to Tirana, Albania, my second to last day. And we have nice cars here, you know, like really huge machines. And beautiful fruit by the side of the road. Man, it's all fresh. So yeah, man, let's go and explore the beautiful Tirana. You see, beautiful cars everywhere, beautiful cars. And it's surprising because they say that Albania is the third poorest country in Europe, but still at the same time they have really fancy flashy cars, you know. I think there's a huge divide between the rich and the poor. I don't know, let me know in the comment section. But yeah, it's a nice place, I must say, and they try their best so far for a country that has been through so much in their recent history. I'm gonna be telling you about that later on as you go there, as I explain to you why they had the bunkers and everything that was going down. All right, so let's go and explore. Man, I just love how like the old buildings which you can see over here, they are like extremely old. They get stacked up also in these new modern buildings, you know, and the river just between here. Like it's so diverse when you go here, you know. You can see such different perspectives. So it's like it was an old city, then they are trying to still make it into a modern, you know, skyscraper type of city, high traffic and everything. That is it. Oh, there's a lot of traffic also here, you know. Okay, so let us go to the other side. There's human traffic also, as much as there's like vehicle traffic, you know. Okay, so we are almost there. We are 5 minutes into the steps, or like the pyramid we are looking for. And this is like the city center of Tirana, and it's really busy here, as you can see. A lot of people everywhere, left, right and center, you know. Man, the flashy cars are everywhere. These people, most of them, like, they're really having flashy cars. So I think that's like a thing here, you know, with like Mercedes-Benz, Range Rover and all these expensive cars. But good for them. I hope it's a good balance between the haves and the don't haves, you know. Let's hope so. Okay. All right, guys. My world, now we have arrived to the pyramids of Tirana, and it is not unlike the Egyptian pyramids. This is quite a bit different, you know, a little bit different. But here are the pyramids of Tirana, and we are going to go up all the way to see the very top of the pyramid, and from there there is a somehow decent view of the entire place. It looks like it's a lot of steps, but it looks like it's gonna be a really nice challenge also. Okay, I knew the number of steps, but I've quite forgotten, so let's just go and we will figure it out later on, you know. So it's a steep climb, the pyramids of Tirana, and already from here I can start seeing the beautiful views of Tirana in the background, you know. I don't know if you guys can start seeing it. Look at this awesomeness. So it keeps getting better and better. Yeah, so it's a nice touristy spot. It's actually like free of charge, you know, to come and see the place from here. So yeah, let's go up the steps to the pyramids of Tirana. Wow, the city is getting revealed slowly. Okay. All right, meet you at the top. Okay, so we made it to the top of the pyramids. It's pretty packed up in here, as you can see. There's a lot of people, but we can see like the views from here. You can see the beautiful mountains in the background over there, and I am out of breath, you know. The skyscrapers, then all the way around the green vegetation, you know. People who are enjoying the views from here also. Yeah, man, and you can pretty much see the entire city from here. you know. Look at this. Okay. Yeah, and from here we can see down, but that's not really interesting. So you see, so from here you get to see like the beautiful landscapes from here, and this is Tirana from the top. Okay, so probably on the way down we're gonna count the steps, then I'll let you know, and then we're gonna go into the bunkers of Tirana, and you can see some 2 or 3 bunkers from here as I give you the history of the place. Right, let's go down. Okay guys, back in the bottom of the pyramid of Tirana, and I have counted the steps are approximately 114, all the way from the top down here. 114 steps, easy peasy, you know. And I like the architecture on the sides here, you know, really nice and beautiful all around, the colors. And yeah, so you can come here and view this beautiful place whenever you're in this country. Now I want to make my way over into some pyramids, no, not some pyramids, some bunkers, so we can get some history from there. All right, top of the morning. All right guys, there's this street here. It doesn't really have a street name, but it's when you're heading towards like the castle here in Tirana. There's this very interesting design here, and if you stand here you can see this is like a G-clef. It's supposed to represent like a G-clef for a musical instrument, the one that you see over here, if you're a musical person. And the designer of this place made it such that it's supposed to be like a musical place, because this one is like the chords in these sitting places. It's a sitting area, but there's like the musical notes, you know. If you know how to read music, you can see it from here. You can see it's like different musical notes when you look at it from this direction, and over there is the G-clef. So it was supposed to pretty much be a musical street, you know. Yeah, according to how it looks and according to the design or the author who wanted to do it. And right here next to it is some beautiful wall art, which I think is really well done, you know, like some graffiti type of ish. I don't know if you can see it well from here, but yeah, it's really beautiful from here. So these are just some of the things you can get to do when you're exploring Tirana, Albania in the winter time. Come and take a stroll and see. And of course the Christmas market is always a thing, and one of the Christmas market things is this bus here, you know. It's like a traditional Albanian moving bus. It sells Albanian clothes. Okay, now let's head further into the deep. Yeah guys, so fun fact is that this country of Albania, they were a bit paranoid about wars, you know, because, you know, they were living like in the communist times and everything, and they were just afraid of invasion and war and all these things. So they decided to build bunkers in case of war, where they can hide their people and where they can also use it to safeguard against themselves and, you know, just fight other people, other enemies. And it has about 650,000 bunkers. It's like the most number of bunkers noted anywhere, you know. It's crazy. And in those bunkers, one of the places where one of the huge ones was, it's in this place. Actually, where I'm standing right now in the ground is a huge bunker that could accommodate a lot of people, and it's made of like concrete, steel and metal and ballast. And this is the entrance to the main bunker, you know. Really huge and spreads everywhere, all the way to the sides. But actually these bunkers never got to be in use because there was never really a war. So I think the president or the leader at that time was a bit disappointed, but at least he was prepared according to him. So now most of these bunkers have been transformed into something else, like art galleries, like restaurants. Some of them are just being left to do nothing. And this is one of the biggest museums here, called the Bank Art, you know. Yeah, so you can see this is the outside of it, and it's become like a museum that speaks about just the history of the Albanian people and why there were so many, and like how the city was being ruled. You know, it was really, really brutal back in the days. It was some sort of North Korea, you know. So yeah, this is the entrance, and remember, if you come in here, payment is only by cash, as you can see, and the opening times are 9:30 to 2. That's Friday, to 8 o'clock, you know. And as you can see from here, this is the actual bunker itself. You know, it's very, 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 you can see even the top there. It was very heavily fortified, man. Really, really hard concrete. Even if they threw missiles or whatever, they wouldn't come through. And they had like some windows here for also attacking, for the people who are supposed to attack on land. Yeah, man. So you can come here. These are the faces, I think, of some of the, I don't know who these people are, but they look like some people who have like underwent some type of problems from here. Yeah, so this is one of them. It's called bank art, as you can see there. So you can come and learn more about the bunkers. Yeah. As I was walking by also another bunker, I'm gonna be showing you, and we can see how it is and what it's all about, you know. All right, let's keep exploring. And so guys, here is another bunker, a random one, you know, that you find as you're walking in the streets of Tirana here, Tirana Albania. Also, this one is actually very, very hard, made of concrete. Seriously, it's like so safe and secure, you know. And you can see this is the inside part, like it's open. So this one was one that was like used for battle, you know. I don't know if you can go inside or not. Yeah, this is one for battle, because this is where they used to come in, you know, and like fire, and it's kind of smells, you know, but this is it. So from here you can, like, they can attack and the enemies from here, and also prevent themselves from something that's coming, an external attack, you know. And there's some rich pieces of history here. And according to one guy who I met over here, this is actually a piece, an original piece of the Berlin Wall. The Berlin Wall was also here. So yeah, man, this is one of the many bunkers you find here in Tirana and in Albania in general. One of the 650,000 of them, but they never got to be used for war, because war really never happened, thank goodness. Okay, now the weather is really, really bad. As you can see, it's starting to rain. Everybody has their umbrellas, and I guess it's time for me to escape. So this was just a short trip to show you some stuff about Albania and Tirana in specific, and hope you enjoyed the video, man. This has been a bit different from my videos, but sometimes you need to understand the culture of the other people where you are, better still. So Toppa the morning, Kish my world. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a sweet comment down below so that I can see how it is. Now let me run before I get wet. Kish my world. Peace.